Welcome back, I'm Karnik, and this is Star Wars Armada Explained. We're going to look at a Victory class Star Destroyer title, the Corruptor. So the Corruptor, how do you know it equips to a Victory class Star Destroyer? Well, it's got a big old picture of one on there, but if you look at the bottom left hand corner of the card, you'll see the Victory class Star Destroyer upgrade icon. This card is faction specific for Empire only, which you can see that symbol there by the point cost, which is 5. This title is unique. In front of its name, you'll see a little bullet point there. It signifies you can only bring one of these in your fleet. The card text reads, Squadron Command, which again, a squadron command, that's either your squadron dial, a squadron token, or a squadron dial and token being resolved together. The speed of each squadron with bomber you activate is increased by 1 until the end of its activation. Very straightforward. So any ship with bomber that you activate has its speed increased by 1 to a maximum of 5. 5 is as fast as any squadron can go. There is no speed 6 or 7 or 8 or any other crazy numbers. It's like that Monty Python Holy Grail thing. Thou shalt count to 5 and only 5. 6 is right out. But anyway, so let's, for example, if you were to activate a TIE bomber has a speed of 4. So if you were to activate it with Corruptor, that TIE bomber would go speed 5. Same thing if, for example, if you activated a Fire Spray, which is the rogue bomber, it would go from speed 3 to speed 4. TIE Defenders would gain no benefit. They are bomber, but they already travel at speed 5. And again, as we established, you can't go faster than speed 5. So this wouldn't have any benefit for a card like that. Now, what are some other commands that can influence Corruptor? Well, the fleet command, all fighters follow me. So which that card does is that if you utilize that fleet command, it increases all your fighter speed by 1 by any squadron that is activated by a ship. That does stack with Corruptor. So if you were, for example, to activate Fire Sprays, you would be able to fling them at speed 5. At anything. Obviously, TIE Bombers are already at speed 4. You wouldn't gain much benefit. And this is largely why Corruptor has been replaced, is because, one, it's attached to a Victory class Star Destroyer, which is, they don't see a lot of play on the table. And typically they aren't flinging a whole lot of squadrons, and then it's kind of like, why bring this title? It's limited by only being able to use bombers when you can bring something else that is able to then help all of your squadrons instead. It should be noted that while this card doesn't have any clarifications or facts, it's mentioned specifically for Admiral Chiranu, which is if a ship has Corruptor and Admiral Chiranu equipped, engage squadrons with bomber that activates has a speed of 3. Now Chiranu has a special ability where if you activate squadrons, even if they're engaged, they can still move. And for his card, it says speed 2, but obviously on there it says the bombers could move at speed 3. He actually does work with other speed enhancement cards for squadrons, but I'll go in more detail on his card specifically at a later point. I haven't done a video for him yet. Or maybe I've done one by the time you watch this video, in which case, go look at the officer section. But anyway, that's some unique interactions, that I want to make sure I was pointing out, throwing out there. Otherwise, unfortunately, VSD largely, not used for a carrier role anymore. It's been replaced with a Quasar Fire. But that is this card. Of course, if you feel like anything's an error, if I got anything wrong, please be sure to leave a comment. As far as I know, there's no other crazy interactions that you should be aware of. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I'll catch you again.